You're listening to the Peace with Anxiety podcast. I am your host, Irene Evangelou, anxiety counselor and clinical hypnotherapist. I'll be coming to you every week to share actionable tips, simple strategies, and useful resources to help you break free from high-functioning anxiety. We'll be covering how to recognize and understand your anxiety, strategies to change your thoughts and feelings, and ways to implement long-lasting change. If you're trying to overcome people-pleasing behaviors, navigate anxiety, living in self-doubt, or something else keeping you stuck, then you are in the right place. I know that you're ready to get to the next level of your life, feeling free, calm, confident, and in control. So let's get started. Hello and welcome back to episode 6 of the Peace with Anxiety podcast. I am your host Irene, and today we will be talking about 2 methods that help to overcome anxiety. And I'm very excited to talk to you about both of them, as they have personally and professionally changed my life and the lives of my clients. And these 2 approaches are Rapid Transformational Therapy, or RTT in short, and counseling. So let me just start by saying that this is not an episode that will promote one over the other. I believe that they're both viable, and it is ultimately up to you to decide what therapy works best for you. And one other thing that I will say before we begin is that the reason why today I'm focusing on these 2 is because they are the ones that I use with my clients and I have seen great success. However, having said that, traditional psychology and medication have also their place in treating anxiety and other emotional struggles, and there will probably be another episode soon discussing those as well. Alright, I want to take a moment to explain very briefly what anxiety is, in case this is the first time you're listening to my show. So let's start by what anxiety isn't. It isn't just feeling a little nervous before a big presentation or an event. It's not stress, which tends to go away on its own after the event has happened. Anxiety is a natural, common, and normal response to a distressing experience. It's a complex web of emotions and physiological responses that can significantly impact our lives on a daily basis. So from racing thoughts to physical symptoms like palpitation or sweating, anxiety can make everyday tasks feel overwhelming and impossible. So I'm going to start with Rapid Transformational Therapy, or RTT, as it might be the one you don't really know much about. So RTT is an award-winning therapy developed by the brilliant Marisa Peer that helps people overcome long-lasting issues effectively. It combines the best parts of hypnotherapy, psychotherapy, neuro-linguistic programming, and cognitive behavioral therapy to deliver fast and lasting results. So RTT works by rewiring the brain through neuroplasticity, bringing about extraordinary changes in physical, emotional, and psychological well-being. So in just a few sessions, it aims to reframe core beliefs, habits, and emotions that are stored deep into your subconscious. And by accessing the subconscious mind, RTT uncovers and resolves self-limiting beliefs and root causes of issues, providing a complete healing and freedom. So RTT is empowering and interactive, and you as a client are actively involved in uncovering and changing the interpretations of the events that shaped your reality. Unlike traditional psychology, both RTT and counseling for anxiety do not label your issues. RTT in particular targets underlying causes and emotions creating a positive mindset free from anxiety. So using hypnosis, we're able to cut through all the distractions of the conscious mind and jump straight into the root of the anxiety rather than the symptoms. And I understand that hearing the word hypnosis is scary, but let me just say that hypnosis is just a state of deep relaxation and focused attention in which your conscious mind becomes less active, allowing the subconscious mind to be more open and receptive to suggestions and insights. And of course, especially in RTT, hypnosis is not the same as what you've seen in movies or on stage shows. Instead, in RTT, hypnosis is a natural and safe process that is guided by your therapist to help you access your subconscious mind. So during an RTT session, the therapist leads you to a state of hypnosis using relaxation techniques and guided imagery. So this induces a hyper-focused state where you feel deeply relaxed yet fully aware and in control. In this state, the conscious mind becomes quieter, making it easier to access and communicate with the subconscious mind. And we do this because your subconscious mind contains your memories, thoughts, feelings, beliefs, expectations, and interpretations of past experiences that have influenced your today's behavior. So everything that we think or feel today is based on the stories we tell ourselves every day, which then affect our behavior. So RTT is such a powerful tool because it allows us to dig deeper into the subconscious thoughts and understand the root cause of the anxiety. And I know this may sound intimidating, but I promise you that you are in full control of what you say and do throughout the entire session. So if, for example, you want to stop, you just say so and we stop. If you want to get up and grab a glass of water, you go and get it. You cannot be made to say or do anything you do not want to. What RTT does, it basically just helps you become aware of your deeply held thoughts, beliefs, and feelings of your past experiences so you can understand why you're struggling with anxiety, make the necessary connections to your current actions, and create new habits and behaviors that are positive and beneficial. And of course, traditional therapy is the solution for some people and it can work very well. But it might not be the solution for others. And in fact, about 85% of my clients were either in therapy or had been in therapy at some point and did not get the results they needed when they came to see me. So in summary, RTT is designed to provide a swift relief from anxiety symptoms, often within just a few sessions. And this can be particularly beneficial if you are experiencing acute distress or seeking immediate relief. And many clients report experiencing significant improvements in a relatively short period of time, often within just a few sessions. Another key strength of RTT is its focus in identifying and addressing the root cause of anxiety, rather than solely managing symptoms. By accessing the subconscious mind, RTT allows you to reframe core beliefs and patterns that contribute to your anxiety, leading to profound and lasting change. Additionally, RTT integrates principles from various therapeutic modalities, and this holistic approach addresses the mind and the body, providing a comprehensive support if you're seeking healing and transformation. And finally, RTT empowers you to actively be involved in the therapeutic process. Through guided exploration and self-discovery, You gain a deeper understanding of your thoughts and emotions and behaviors, creating a sense of agency and control over your mental health journey. Now, of course, while RTT is highly effective for many, it may not be suitable for everyone, particularly if you're not comfortable with hypnotherapy or subconscious exploration. You may prefer more traditional counseling approaches or may not resonate with the techniques used in RTT, which is absolutely okay. And that is why I will now tell you a bit more about counseling. So traditional counseling uses different modalities also that are grounded in extensive research and empirical evidence. For example, some of the modalities that I use with my clients are dialectical behavioral therapy, acceptance and commitment therapy, emotionally focused individual therapy, cognitive behavioral therapy, of course, and talk therapy. And these evidence-based approaches have been proven effective in treating anxiety and related problems and instilling confidence in clients and therapists alike. Counseling also provides a supportive and non-judgmental space for you to explore in your own time your thoughts, feelings, and experiences. So the therapeutic relationship that is formed between you and your therapist is a powerful catalyst for your healing and growth. Additionally, counselors create treatment plans to meet your unique needs and preferences. And this personalized approach allows for flexibility in treatment and ensures that interventions that are used in session are tailored to address your specific challenges. Traditional counseling also involves ongoing support and follow-up sessions. Sometimes you may feel that sustained guidance and assistance as you navigate your anxiety journey is preferred over the rapid results. And this long-term support can be invaluable in maintaining your progress and cope with challenges over time. And of course, depending on the expertise of the counselor, traditional counseling not only helps you develop coping skills and strategies to manage anxiety symptoms, but may also address underlying root causes, but on a conscious level. So let me now give you a brief example of what these therapies look like in practice when dealing with high-function anxiety before we wrap up this episode. So let's imagine a client who is a high achiever, appears to have it all together on the surface. She excels in her career, maintains a busy social life, and seems outwardly and confident and composed. However, beneath the surface, she struggles with constant worry, perfectionism, and a persistent feeling of inadequacy. So during the RTT session, we would explore the root causes of her high-function anxiety. Through deep relaxation and hypnosis, we would access the subconscious mind to uncover hidden beliefs and memories. And sometimes with high-function anxiety, these can be early childhood experiences of feeling pressure to excel and meet unrealistic expectations from family members. So as we revisit these memories, I will help my clients to realize how deeply ingrained beliefs of not being good enough have shaped her behavior, thoughts, and feelings. And then using different tools, we would reframe these beliefs and we'll replace the self-criticism with self-compassion and acceptance. And over the course of about 3 RTT sessions, my clients experience profound shifts in their mindsets and behavior. And listening to her personalized recording, the client learns to set more realistic expectations for herself, embrace imperfection, set boundaries, and prioritize self-care. So with this newfound clarity and confidence, she navigates her life with greater ease and resilience, and she is no longer held back by the weight of her anxiety. Okay, now on the other hand, in traditional counseling session, we would engage in talk therapy, where we will explore my client's thoughts, feelings, and behaviors in a safe and supportive environment. And together, over the course of a few sessions, we will identify triggers and patterns associated with high-function anxiety. We will also try to explore the root cause on a conscious level by exploring underlying emotions and beliefs that contribute to her anxiety. Then, through guided reflection or introspection, she will gain insights into her inner world and begin to unravel the root causes of her anxiety. Then we will discuss strategies for managing the anxiety symptoms, how to set boundaries, and how to commit to practice self-care. And through different tools, I would help my client learn to challenge her negative thought patterns and develop healthier coping strategies. So over time, through continued support, my client will gradually but significantly progress in managing her anxiety. She will learn to recognize her strengths, embrace vulnerability, and cultivate resilience in the face of challenges, finding greater balance and fulfillment in her life. Alright, so we're coming to the end of this episode today, and I know that we covered a lot, so I want to highlight again that both therapies are effective, but they require a trusting relationship and a connection that helps you, the client, to feel safe and comfortable with your therapist. There is also a need for openness and willingness to be vulnerable, and it requires commitment from you as the client to actively participate and do the work needed to overcome challenges and reach your personal goals. But the therapist's ability to adapt different strategies and tools to your unique circumstances is also needed to ensure success. So personally, I believe that both RTT and traditional anxiety counseling are viable to addressing anxiety. RTT might excel in providing rapid, transformative results by targeting specifically the root cause of this on the subconscious level. However, traditional counseling offers as well evidence-based techniques and long-term support to overcome anxiety. But like I said at the beginning, the choice between RTT and traditional counseling depends on your preferences, needs, and circumstances. And I think it's great if you want to explore your options and choose the approach that aligns best with your goals and values. So, if you're ready to get started on your journey to overcome anxiety, I will include the link below in the show notes for you to book a free 30-minute anxiety relief call with me, where I can answer any questions you might have about the therapies that I'm providing or any general questions about anxiety. So thank you for joining me today, and until next time, remember that you have the power to rewrite your story and thrive beyond anxiety. Take care. Thank you for listening to the Peace with Anxiety podcast. If you found any value in today, I would really appreciate if you would leave me a review and share this episode on your Instagram story, tagging me at Irene, the Anxiety Therapist. Also, make sure you subscribe to this podcast so you don't miss an episode. All the links are found below in the show notes. Thank you for listening, and I look forward to seeing